All right, YouTube. So real quickly, I want to conclude a married man's testimony. I stopped last time, but I said I don't believe I gave quite enough. You know, I'm not throwing nobody under the bus. I'm not throwing her under the bus. But I want to show you guys, because y'all think in the beginning, y'all got y'all tuxes on, this, that, y'all dancing, pulling stuff off their leg, all that. All that's going to stop, my friend. And real life is going to settle in on you real quick. And so I gave y'all a little bit, but I want to give y'all a little bit more of the story. So what I need to bring up is when my twins were born. When my twins were born, they had health challenges in the beginning. Because here's what happens. And this happens a lot. Some medical, quote unquote, professionals try to take shortcuts that cause problems. And that was the case with the twins. So the twins are 12 now, but you know, when the twins were born, that was like, when twins were born, it was a whole bunch of problems before that, you know, but the twins ended up being born. And, you know, we still in the part where we trying to work it out, fight through this, that, and the other. The twins was born. You know, it was health problems at the beginning. Different things we had to deal with the twins. The twins are 12 now, and the twins are basically the reason why I'm still there. You know, I have my grown sons live with. You know, I love my sons, man. They help me out a lot with a lot of different things. But my sons are grown. These dudes are mentally tough. Like, I advise them, but they both mentally tough to the point where they can handle adversity. And they you know, they ready. That's why you need a man around. You know, because even when they was little, my first son, the guy was trying to bully him one time because he was bigger than him, he was older than him, and they were basically playing football together. He was trying to bully him. I come home, she calls me and tells me he got a big cut on his face because the dude stuck his leg out and tripped him. And it was a stick on the ground that kind of scratched, it got under his helmet and scratched his face. So when I got home, I told him, I said, man, if you let him bully you again, if you don't fight him back, I said, I'm taking all your video games, I'm gonna pawn all that stuff, this, that, and the other. So I was there. I'm sitting there watching them practice. Dude started up with him again. My son backwards turned, the play was over. He hit him kinda. So my son turned around and hit him back. Next thing you know, they wrapped up, they fighting. My son got the best of him, he even threw him on the ground. It's like, I felt like I won a championship. And people was looking at me, I was like, yeah, get him, yeah, there you go. They tried to play it off because she was there and he didn't want to get chewed out by her. Her back was turned. She was talking to the women that was there. This was around 2008. So he beat the dude up. The dude left him alone. We got home, I told him, I said, that's how you gotta do these guys. Don't ever be scared of none of these guys. Who cares what guns they got? Who care what they, who they deal with? If they mess with you, they gotta mess with me too. You know, just breaking it down. And like, my sons ain't scared of none of these dudes. You know, they've been raised by their dad. That's why you gotta have a dude around. These women, y'all so stuck on keeping guys from getting some that y'all gonna take his kids away from him? You need to look at what you doing. Were you giving them some? Were you enthusiastic with yours? These women will break up their whole family just because they can't control a man. And I'm telling you, man, this is part of the problem in mine. I'm telling you, man. You can't do. I haven't been innocent, but I haven't cheated. I haven't cheated. Like, I just haven't. Well, not in a marriage. Boyfriend, girlfriend, of course. I told y'all how that was going. But these women be ripping their kids away from their dad over sex. You got another man, a stepdad, trying to raise his sons, and he's perfectly able to raise his own son. But you only doing it for money and to keep him from being around his kid. You want the dude you like to be around them kid. You guys, don't go for this. Don't go for this. Like as far as my stuff, one of the stipulations, you marry some dude, I get my twins. I get my twins. They not finna be under no other dude's roof while I'm alive. What for what? Ain't no need for that. That's just holding grudges. You deal with them. You chose them. They didn't choose them. But this is what happens in marriages, y'all. I told y'all this is a married man's testimony. So I knew from 2001 that we was on the rocks. We made it through it. But I knew from 2008 we in jeopardy. But once we got right before we moved to Texas, like some stuff happened in Mississippi, some stuff happened here. I knew from that point, hey, there's probably nothing I could do. All I could do is just try to coast, try to get things better. And it got progressively worse. We got to the point where we at. I said, well, listen, you know, we'll try to work this out, you know, try to raise these twins together. It don't always work, because once a woman does not respect you, you ain't gonna go for the disrespect. She ain't gonna stop the disrespect. This is when you gotta make your decision how you gonna do it. Do not let get your money right. Do not let these women win because of money, because of not having the money to fight. So if you know she trying to fight you like those are just her kids, you need to get your money right so you can fight for your kids. So I want to be in my twins' life. I want to oversee my twin. I want to make sure this is right, this right, this right, this right. You know, I already know that relationship, as far as, listen, man, y'all done heard my videos. Y'all already know where I'm at with that. She tells people the same things. It's not just me saying this. We both saying it. Sometimes you can't, it's too much animosity. It's too much animosity for trying to stay under the same roof and raise them kids. You got to figure out something else. I know that my kids is my kids. If she want kids with another dude, go and risk yourself and have them at an old age. But he ain't, dude. These guys, and you guys need to cut that out too. This little stepdaddy stuff. Y'all need to cut that out, man. You starting stuff. You challenge people enough, somebody gonna take up your challenge. I've seen videos like, man, he lucky that dude ain't dropped him and stumped him out. These dudes be on some tough guy stuff. Them ain't your kids, man. You don't got no say. But that's how a lot of them conflicts be starting, with the stepdaddy. He'll get into it with a dude, kids. You think most guys gonna let you just be all smacking their kids around it? Listen, man. Listen. I'm gonna watch how I say stuff on YouTube. I do not play, and I do not fear. And all of that, oh, you'll hit a woman? Yes. If she's trying to help some dude fight me, absolutely. You a dude, as far as I'm concerned. Because you will get in the way, and he probably get a good one and knock me out. That's the only time. Like, if a woman is helping a guy fight you, man, you don't get beat up. Like, I saw a dude, right? It's a video. It was somebody uploaded it to Facebook. Dude was fighting like 11 people and he was winning. But the times they was getting him was when them girls was getting in the way. He ain't want to hit them girls. One time the girl all in his face, he tried to get around, caught one. Blank, dude hit him right in the jaw. So he fighting him, another girl getting in the way. He trying not to fight her, dude kicked him or something. He was really getting all of them dudes except them girls was in the way. I'd have been like, pop, pop, get out the way. It's the only time though. The only time if a woman attack you and you don't let no woman, like I was watching Cold Case the other night. And it was, if you want to watch it, it was season 1. I believe it was episode 7, right? So the woman that got dementia, but like her son, they thought her son was the one that did that to his dad. So when they was finna arrest the sons told him what happened. He said she wasn't like that in her prime. The father had all these locks on the doors because he didn't want to fight back. She was attacking him. So the son wanted to go to a dance or something, and she didn't want him to go. And she ended up doing that to his dad. He never fought her back. She ended up taking his life. You don't let nobody take your life. But, I pretty much tried to hang in there for my twins. I did. But So I'm done with this series. I might come back and talk about it later. Hey guys, marriage ain't the answer. You're not gonna get more sex. You're gonna get less.